Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Serex here, and today I'll show you my way of practicing enemy tracking in game. All you need is fast aim / reflex training map. Everything as usual will be in the description down below. If you don't know how to open a workshop map, I'll have a video right now on the screen displaying that as well. All you have to do is join the CT side, and first thing you want to do is type in bot _add and do it twice. This will add 2 extra bots. This will spice things up as we like it more intense here. But if you find it too hard or too much to handle, you can always play with the casual settings at the start. So another thing I want to accent here is that this is definitely not the main aspect of the game. There's different things you should focus on more, perhaps like crosshair placement and positioning and understanding how the enemies play. But I thought that this is a good starting point. If you ever find yourself in a struggle to track and kill, you can always jump in this map and practice for a little bit. So I'll try to show you how I do it right now. So the main focus here will be on tracking and shooting. I know it's very simple, but the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna track enemy heads for a little bit less than half a second before we actually kill them. So you go like this, nice and steady, and don't forget to move towards the left and right side so you'll be comfortable on tracing towards both sides. Probably the most important thing is don't be afraid to miss. These bots sometimes are so unpredictable. Sometimes they run in a straight line, sometimes they run in a zigzag, and sometimes they'll just run and jump for no reason at all. So don't be afraid to miss, it's completely normal. So probably the main question here is on how many kills you actually need. I usually go for 100. If I really need to, I go for 250. And then I jump into DM. If you want me to be specific what DM, I play headshot DM for rifles. And if I need to practice my op, I go into any casual deathmatch server that has an op, or I go into Cybershock's op DM servers. So pretty much it. Another thing you have to understand is that perhaps this video will take you a few minutes to watch, and it's gonna take me 2 to 4 hours to actually make it. Same with this, it's gonna take you 5 minutes max to get those 100 kills, but to actually master something or get good at it, it's gonna take you a lot of hours to do so. So before I talk about sensitivity or anything else, I want to talk about hardware. That this is not 2015 where you could go and play Dust 2 on a laptop that was running on 30 FPS and get a global. This is a completely different time frame. Most of the guys have 300 frames and 144 Hz. If you have a good PC, I would definitely suggest you upgrading the monitor as well. If you're playing on 60 Hz, you will see a way bigger improvement. That should be definitely a minimum requirement if you actually want to take the game seriously and want to improve. I'm not saying that you can get a global elite with a 300 FPS or 200 or 150 FPS computer that is running on 60 Hz. You can definitely do so if you're good at the game, but if you want to take that extra step, perhaps like going to 3K elo on Faceit, you would definitely need a PC that's running on 300 frames and at least 144 Hz. So if we talk about sensitivity, I can go ages about this, but all you need to do is find your sweet spot. I know it sounds easy, but it's actually really hard. For me, long time I thought that 2.5 sensitivity on 400 DPI is the sense for me. Then I switched to low sensitivity. I tried at 1.9 and it felt way better. Then I switched a little bit lower to 1.7 and that's my sweet spot. 1.7 cents on 400 DPI. There's no chance that it's gonna work for you, but it works for me. The way I found it, I was switching from wrist aiming to arm aiming in a simple console command. During this time period, of course, I have tried to switch back to high sensitivity again. It has never worked out for me, and I'm just stuck for good, and that's the way I found my perfect sensitivity. It's pretty much up to that. I do not suggest you doing that. I do not suggest you going by 0.5 up your sense, as you might get a different result. When I switch sensitivities, it usually takes me like 2 days to understand if this is gonna work out for me or not, and that is probably the best hint I can give you on that. And yeah, that's probably the conclusion of the sensitivity wars. So after you get these 100 kills, you can decide if you want to go into a deathmatch or you want to proceed on killing these bots normally. It depends all on you. But yeah, this is pretty much it for today. If you guys haven't yet, check out my clips channel. I post there daily. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It was Serex, and I'll see you very soon.